Good day to all of you. Today's meditation is taken from 1 Chronicles chapter 11. It's a very interesting chapter when you read it because it tells of some of the men who had helped David to become king of Israel. These were David's mightiest warriors who have fought alongside him. Let me read for us some of these mighty men and their deeds. Chapter 11, verse 10. These are the leaders of David's mighty warriors. Together with all Israel, they decided to make David their king, just as the Lord had promised concerning Israel. The first was Jeshobeam, the Hachmonite, who was the leader of the three, the mightiest warriors among David's men. He once used his spear to kill 300 enemy warriors in a single battle. Next in rank among the three was Eleazar, son of Dodai, a descendant of Ahoah. He was with David when the Philistines gathered for battle at Pas Damim and attacked the Israelites in the field full of barley. The Israelite army fled, but Eleazar and David held their ground in the middle of the field and beat back the Philistines. So the Lord saved them by giving them a great victory. Abishai, the brother of Joab, was the leader of the 30. He once used his spear to kill 300 enemy warriors in a single battle. It was by such feats that he became as famous as the three. There was also Benaiah, son of Jehoiada, a valiant warrior from Kabzeel. He did many heroic deeds, which included killing 2 champions of Moab. Deeds like these made Benaiah as famous as the 3 mightiest warriors. He was more honored than the other members of the 30, though he was not one of the 3, and David made him captain of his bodyguard. Now, most of us are familiar with the story of David, how he, as a shepherd boy, got drafted into King Saul's service, how he became great in battle as he led the army of Israel to many victories, and how he earned the respect and trust of the soldiers when he consistently remained faithful to God despite the challenges and obstacles that he faced along the way. You see, David couldn't have done it alone. He did it with the help of these mighty warriors surrounding him. And what I've read for us were just some of the things that these mighty men did. They stayed with him when he was going through a tough time, running from Saul. They fought with him and for him when he most needed their help. And I'm sure he knew that he could count on them, not just because they were great warriors, but I believe most importantly, it's because they were totally committed to supporting him, no matter the circumstances. They will most certainly not want to see David fail. Now, what does this chapter say to us in our lives today? Are we alone, fighting our own battles, and perhaps losing some or most of them? Do we have others that we can turn to for help? Or can others turn to us for help in their time of troubles and need? Now, surely we won't quiver over the fact that it was God who had raised David to be the next king of Israel after Saul. But God did so by sending men, mighty warriors who came to help David. And God is still working in our lives today, sending people our way to help us, surrounding us with people who care for us, people who want the best for us. Are we accepting their help? Or would we rather be fighting all the battles alone by ourselves? Sometimes all it takes for us is to turn to somebody for help. Somebody that God has providentially brought into our lives for that very purpose and reason. We need others, and similarly, others need us too. Perhaps God is also calling for us to be the help that He can send to somebody else. As we try to live out our lives, know that we don't have to live it alone. We do so in a community. God has surrounded us with families and friends, those whom we can turn to for help. But God has also given us a bigger family, a faith family that we can rely on for help. May today's devotion be a call and a reminder for all of us that we need others as much as others need us. May God bless you.